I'm gonna be frank.
I'ma be real, honest. I got something to say. You know I'ma talk about it before we leave today. I'ma be frank.
So this one, y'all, I'm gonna be a little bit on 10 because like this is the thing that excites me the most, is the beginning phase. So like I said in the last video, I've had a couple friends and a couple people who I don't know just hit me up and ask me for some specifics when it comes to acting, like, you know, how to find auditions, how to get an agent, things like that. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about. First, I wanna say congratulations. So again, this is the thing that I get so excited about, is when people take that first step to follow their passion, no matter what it is. Acting, it don't matter what it is. I love that. So congratulations, because that is a skill that you have learned now to follow a passion, or to, you know, at least figure it out. And that skill that you learned in doing this first step is going to be something that serves you for the rest of your life. So congratulations on that first and foremost. Second thing is I did acting advice video series, I think 21 videos. It's on my IGTV, it's on Facebook, and it's on my YouTube channel. I created a playlist for it. So if you haven't seen that, go back and watch it. First and foremost, I want to start with a simple disclaimer. All the advice that I have is just simply stuff that I've experienced and what I found to be helpful. So if you're out there watching and you know people who do this or do whatever it is that you want to do, reach out to them and ask them. Ask a bunch of other people. It's always good to get advice from different people just so you can kind of weigh it out. So don't take my word as the gold standard, because it ain't. It's just an opinion. Now, in a mad dash of an attempt to try to condense all them 21 videos down to just real quick recap, the main things that I would say is, one, figure out if you want to do TV and film or stage. That's not to say that you can't do both, but it all depends on what market you're in. And when I say market, I just simply mean where you are located. If you're in Kansas City, if you're in St. Louis, if you're in New York, if you're in LA, if you're in Chicago, if you're in Atlanta, wherever. Depending on where you're located, it may be possible to do both, but you might at some point have to settle in on, like, all right, I'm just gonna focus on this, I'm just gonna focus in on that. So that's something you have to figure out. Another thing that you'll probably have to figure out is ways to go about doing it. If you have some spare funds to spare, I think I said that right, if you have funds to spare, there it is, you would maybe invest in taking some classes or some workshops, or you can look up any type of student films that may be filming, or, you know, low budget films that may be filming in your area, or being an extra on set, or auditioning for your community theater play, you know, all kinds of things like that. There's a lot of different options you can get into for that. And the last thing I would say is identity. Please, if you don't hear nothing else from this video, do not find your identity in acting or anything you decide to pursue as a career. It will let you down every single time. I struggled so much with that. My identity was fully wrapped up in acting, and because of that, when acting was going good, I was doing good, but when it was going bad, I was doing bad, and I mean bad. So you have to have hobbies or other interests or passions or things outside of acting to keep yourself grounded and rooted, and not identity fully wrapped up in that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I've never done a screen share thing before, so let's hope this goes well. We'll see. But I'm gonna screen share how I went about finding agents on the SAG website, how I go about finding auditions on IMDb and Actors Access, and hopefully that's helpful. Also, I'm not sponsored by anybody that I just mentioned. Nobody's paying me to do this. This is just what I did as my process. So let's try to check it out. I'm gonna do a cool little effect. I don't know, it's gonna look weird.